Alright, what's up you guys? It's the Shader Gamer back with another video, back with another banger. Look you guys, hit the subscribe button and join the Shade Team today. If you have not joined the Shade Team yet, then what are you doing? You guys, I know, it's been a while since I made a Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl video. But I definitely had to go ahead and make a Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl video because it's been a year since the game came out. I know the game came out early for some people, like 11 o'clock at night on the 4th of October. But the worldwide release was on the 5th of October. So I said, you know what, let me just drop it today. Because either way it goes, it's been a year since the game came out. And as many of y'all may already know, I was covering Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl like a lot. Before the game came out, I was dropping a video for it every single day. I don't do that really no more. I've been covering games like Multiversus and playing that. But I started as a Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl content creator before I was covering a game like Multiversus. It started with Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. This game helped me hit 500 subscribers. This game helped me actually make a little bit of a name for myself and actually help grow the Shade Team. And I'm sure a good bit of you subscribed to my channel because I was covering Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl or making Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl content. Now, I will have to say, I know people talk down about the game and trash the game and stuff like that. The thing is this, to this day, even though I do not play the game that much, I barely play the game, I'll keep it real with y'all. But I will say I still like the game and I want the game to still be successful. Like, I still want it to be successful. Like, if it's not this game, maybe even a sequel, I would still want it to be good. Which, by the way, I did a video on that talking about how Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 is possible. The link to that video is in the description. But I have to be honest, this game did not live up to the hype that it did have around it. This game did not do as well as me and others wanted the game to do, and that's due to multiple things. The gameplay, the online not being that good, even the characters, because like since the game came out, we got what, 4 new characters with another one on the way. And I hate to say this, but a game like Multiversus put out more characters after its release than Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl did, and the game only been out since July. And I said this multiple times when it comes to Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, is that they have a lot of characters that you can really put in the game that a lot of people want, like Jimmy Neutron and Timmy Turner. And I felt like they dropped the ball when it came to those 2 characters because they did not put those characters out yet. Like, you want to come out swinging. And I understand this completely. The dev team for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is not the same dev team like Multiversus have, or even Smash Bros, or any other platform fighter that you can even think of. Like, Game Mill Entertainment is not the publisher that WB Games is. And the thing is this, the thing with Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is that having characters that's iconic is important. But what I learned is that if the game is actually good, people are going to want to play. Now the thing is this, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl still have that audience of people that's a fan of Nickelodeon and they want to play Nickelodeon games because they are a fan of Nickelodeon. That's with any property, right? If it be Cartoon Network, Disney, whatever it is, if people are a big fan of whatever franchise the game is based after, you're going to have that fan base that's going to want to play the game, rather if it's good or bad. And I know some people look at the game as a failure, people say the game is dead and all this other stuff. Now I want y'all to think about this, right? You get back what you put in, and you might be wondering, Shader, what are you talking about? Now this is the thing. Now some games, they might go ahead and they might have a budget of, let's say, $5 million. If they double the amount that they put into the game, they make $10 million, then guess what? The game was successful, no matter how bad the criticism, whatever was for the game or whatever, because they made the money back. Now, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, I feel like fell into this category right here, to where they did not put a lot of resources into the game. And you can look at the game and tell a lot of resources was not put into this game. Now, from what I heard, they actually made the money back that they put into the game. That's what I heard. I'm not sure how accurate that is. But I do know that out of all the Nickelodeon games that came out, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is their most successful Nickelodeon game, which don't surprise me because when you have a crossover game with multiple characters that people like, yeah, that game bound to actually sell, rather if the game is really good or bad, to be honest. Because from the jump, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl was not on the level of a Smash Bros or even a Multiversus, because you could tell with the way the games play and how they perform, they put a lot of resources into these games. And the more resources you put into a game, the more effort you put into the game, guess what? That's how the game becomes more successful and more popular. Now, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, I feel like they aim for a low goal, and I'm sure they probably passed that low goal. Now, is that a win for them? Yeah, but long term, that's not really good if you really want the game to be more successful than what it actually was. Which, by the way, I do want to mention this. If you actually want to see my full review on the game, I did a deep review on the game. The link to that is in the description. That was actually one of my favorite videos that I did about the game. But I want to leave off on this note. I really think Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, if they decide to do a sequel, which I think that is going to happen, because even Nickelodeon Kart Racers got a part 3 coming out. So I can see a part 2 for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl coming out. I hope they actually put more effort into the game, and I hope they bring more characters that people really want. Now, would that make the game, way better? Probably not. But hey, you never know how things can turn out. I do want this game to be successful, rather if they find a way to bounce back with the current game they have now, or even with a sequel. But is that bound to happen? I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the future. I know Rocco is still coming to the game, so I know people are still waiting on that. I know I'm waiting on it just to go ahead and try him out and see how it is. But you guys, I want y'all to do me a favor. Comment down below and let me know what y'all think about Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl a year later. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share the video, and also subscribe and join the Shade Team. Join the Shade Team. Thank you guys for watching. Shout out to the Shade Team as always, and I'm out.